Mamman Daura, the nephew of President Muhammadu Buhari, said on Saturday that the death of the late Chief of Staff Abba Kyari and that of late Ismaila Issa Funtua was so disturbing to him. Kyari died on April 17th of complications arising from the COVID-19, while Funtua died of cardiac arrest on July 28th. The president's nephew, along with Kyari and Funtua, were described as powerful members of the kitchen cabinet of Buhari. Speaking in an interview on the Hausa service on the British Broadcasting Corporation monitored in Kaduna on Saturday, Daura described the two men as close associates of over 40 years. He said, Kyari and Funtua's services to the administration of President Buhari in the first and second tenures were immeasurable. The president's nephew said he worked with Kyari when he was editor and managing director of the New Nigeria newspaper, Kaduna, adding that he and Funtua established the Funtua textile mills. He said, truly, its death of two intimate friends was very disturbing. These two great personalities, aside from being my friends, were my close associates. What they did for the government since they came in, Malam Ismaila Issa by the side, while Abba Kyari in the center. How they worked for this government was beyond our thoughts. May Almighty Allah have mercy on them. They were close associates, not blood relations, close associates due to our long-term relationship. On the late Ismaila Issa Funtua, the president's nephew said together they established the Funtua textile mills, which has outlived other textiles companies across the length and breadth of the country. After leaving New Nigerian and retire as a managing director, I became the director of United Nigeria Textile Limited. He was the personal manager there. That was when we worked together and became intimate. Together, we established Funtai Textile close to Mairua Dam. All textile mills that were established at that time have all closed down. The ones in Lagos, Kaduna and Kano at one point or the other have stopped production, but Funtua Textiles has been in operations in the last 40 years, he said. Of course, nobody's death, will not pain anyone, because even if the so-called enemies, they have friends, they have families, they have loved ones. Like they always say that one man's meat is another man's poison. If you don't like something, believe you me, several people will be there to love that thing, or they will like that person. That is how this life is. And of course it's painful because they were close, according to what he said. They were close, and from his account that they did tremendous things, in this government. To him it might be good, but to people outside the world might see it from a different angle. But there's somebody who is close to all of them that might know better, and the person is the president's wife. She sees them as an obstacle to the husband's government and to Nigeria as a whole, because she came out and said some powerful people had hijacked the presidency. They've taken control over her husband's government. She cried many times, and we saw all the drama that took place. So you don't expect somebody like Mamman Daura to speak ill of them, because they worked together. They were the Cabals, and he confirmed it that they did tremendous things to this government, whether good or bad. He knows it, but to other people it might be different. But one thing I believe is that losing somebody is not something that somebody will be happy about, somebody will be rejoicing over. In as much he was close to them, definitely there's no doubt he's going to miss them. That means, from what we've been hearing, since these people were part of the Cabal, that means the number of the people in the Cabal has reduced. Before now, we've not been hearing this man speaking. He has not been speaking before now, but for some time now, in the past 1 week, the man has been coming out to speak, and Nigerians are beginning to recognize his voice, because before now he's been so quiet. Why these other two gentlemen were alive? the Funtua and Abakari. This man has not been speaking. Now that shows that there's reduction in the number of Cabals in the Aso Rock, and that's why he's speaking out now, and it's painful to him. It's really, really painful to him that these people are no more. Of course, he's giving account of their lifestyle, how they work together, how they've been together from time immemorial, and also how they became business partners. And to some it all that they were not even blood uh, related, and something sort of brought them together. Something sort of brought them together, and that's why in this life, people, we need to be careful. We need to be careful. We need to think about future. But most of these people too, they are in their old age that they ought to have known better. Because I don't believe that if somebody is good, you just have to be good to some few individuals. But when you are good, you have to be good to everybody. But a situation whereby people see you as an enemy and few individuals see you as a good person, it's cause for questioning, and it is worrisome. So we have to be careful. We have to be careful. We have to be careful. This life is nothing. But the irony of the whole thing is that majority of these people don't even learn. They don't even understand. They don't learn. They don't learn. They just believe that once they get to that power, that is all. That is all about life. They believe they hold the life. They carry the world in their hands. Who would have thought? Who would have envisaged that this kind of a thing would happen this year? Nobody. If somebody had said Abakiari, nobody. All the plans now, everything has ended. Even Funtua, I was just so shocked to my bone marrow when I said, could it be that this is somebody putting up something that is not? I had to check. It took me the second day before I could say, agree to this, that really this man is gone just like that. Not that he was sick. At least in the case of Abakari, everybody knew that he was sick, for some time. And rumor had come out that, yes, he was dead, this and that, before the actual announcement came up. But in the case of Funtua, it was really a big shock. The way they usually address it, rude shock at that. So there's no doubt that Mama Daura will not miss them because they were part of the Cabal. There is no doubt. These two gentlemen were part of the Cabal. And now that is why you can hear him speak now. He's not been speaking for the past 5 to 6 years. Mama Daura has not been speaking apart from the time the daughter had some kind of a drama with the first lady. And I didn't think he even spoke. It was even the daughter that spoke according to what we heard. So it is like that. It is like that. So life is like that. So everybody needs to be careful, because what you think you are today, in the next minute you don't even know what will come up. So guys, let's have your take in the comment section. Leave your comment respectfully and let's have your take. Thank you.